Welcome back, everyone, and this is the final semifinal match of this Cornucopia punishment tournament. As here comes Big Ben, and Big Ben, he's one of the people that survived his opening round matchup, and I believe he was another sole surviving member of his team. So Big Ben is going to come down to the ringside area, and we'll have to find out who he's paired with. Is he going to be paired with one of the teams that survived, or is he going to get replacement partners? Because Claire has been, adding teams into this tournament, so who knows what's going to happen. And the good thing, though, for whoever wins this matchup is they will already know who they will face in the finals in the Cornucopia Punishment Tournament. As earlier we saw, the Rugged Rebel, One, and Rage advance to the finals, so that's a big advantage, I think, if you're the winning team, to know who you face. And I'm sure that the Rugged Rebel, One, and Rage are probably watching this. And speaking of watching, we're going to keep an eye on this whole Yanta situation, because last we saw, Yanta was drugged and then she was taken away by Shamrock. So Shamrock apparently has some bad intentions in mind for Yanta. So, I mean, that's not really something that I think Shamrock should be doing. But nonetheless, as here comes Eliminator, I guess the Pneumatron Eliminator. But I thought that he was already eliminated in the... well, actually, this is confusing, because if people recall, the 2 is also part of the Eliminators, but he was in the matchup before this. So I guess the Pneumatron Eliminator is in this matchup because he survived. So this is just a weird tournament. It's all fusterclucked. Let's just say that. It's all fusterclucked. But I mean, the prize, though, that all these competitors are competing for is a big advantage. Claire said she has a big surprise for whoever wins this thing. So, I mean, a big reward. And this is the first ever Cornucopia Punishment Tournament. I don't think we've ever had this style tournament in Ballydung Wrestling. So, I mean, to be the first to win would be another big feather in the cap of the winner. Because you'd have bragging rights, as here comes GL with those 2 championship belts. And GL, he's going to be a tough person to eliminate, because GL, he's the heel legend, and he's making a statement here tonight, as he did in other big Ballydung events. He made a statement at the 4th of July show. He made a statement at Royal Madness. And, I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised GL didn't win the Royal Madness tournament, but unfortunately for him, he ran into the undefeated Mad Professor, and I think we can honestly say that the Mad Professor, Royal Madness is the Mad Professor's tournament. He's won it the 2012 Royal Madness, the 2013 Royal Madness, the 2014 Royal Madness. He is at least a 3-time winner of Royal Madness, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. The Mad Professor, as long as he's in that tournament, I think he's a lock. But it was close the last time. It was very close the last time. And here comes Santino Morella. He must be one of the replacement partners on a team that I guess the board of directors and Claire just pick at random. And I guess what happens, what they've been doing now, this is an exclusive. So Dirt Sheet writers, you better get your pen, pencil, tablet, or notepad, or whatever you write your stories on. Get this out, because I'm not going to say this more than once. What happened, how the teams are determined, is by a computer. Claire and the board of directors just put names of people that aren't in the tournament, and it just randomly generates who will be in. As I believe this is Alberto Del Rio. And Del Rio, he has that fancy car, So it's going to be, it looks like this team might be a little bit of an international flavor. Of course, Alberto Del Rio, he's dabbled in mixed martial arts. So, I mean, he can hold his own in the ring. That's not something that you can doubt. He's just got to now find a new venue of where to compete. I heard rumors that he's going back to Mexico to compete because apparently he didn't last long in the major leagues after certain issues came up. There was an incident that he got released for, but the details on that were kind of vague. But it is official that he was released from the company he used to work for, so he'll have to find work elsewhere. But Alberto Del Rio and Santino Marella, that's a pretty good pairing. Santino Marella, I guess, coming back from semi-retirement now to compete here in this tournament. And now we find out it's Rey Mysterio, and he's riding a kind of an odd bike. I don't think that bike has pedals, but he's going to ride it down to the ringside area, pushing it with his feet. So Rey Mysterio riding an odd type of bike, I guess. I guess he slows down later on in his career, maybe just trying to keep it easy. And Rey Mysterio, he's had knee problems in the past. Maybe this is a way to keep his knees from getting too messed up. Maybe all the jumping and flying around, that might have took its toll on him. But Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio, and Santino Marella, so a little bit of international flavor in this tournament. So, I mean, this is a big opportunity for Rey Mysterio as well, because just think about it. Even if he's the sole survivor, he's fresh. So he doesn't have to worry about having to go through a previous round. Whoever wins this matchup goes to the finals as Big Ben stares down Santino. And Santino is going to tag out to Rey Mysterio. And Big Ben's going to tag out to the Pneumatron Eliminator. As Rey Mysterio, he's going to go for the 619 already. And this could be a fairly short night for the Pneumatron Eliminator. As Rey Mysterio with that West Coast pop cover, no. And he didn't even get a 1 count. So that's got to be a little bit depressing if you're Rey Mysterio to do your finishing maneuver and not even get a near fall. As he's up to, and he misses. Rey Mysterio missed that maneuver that he was trying to go for. And now the Pneumatron Eliminator has Rey Mysterio up on his shoulders. And it's a torture rack. Rey Mysterio is in that torture rack and he taps out. So Rey Mysterio, he'll go to the back. So he's just been eliminated from this tournament. And now Santino gets in. But this Pneumatron Eliminator, I don't know if anybody is going to be able to stop him as Rey Mysterio still down. But now Santino with a hard punch, and now I think he's going for the Cobra. He's setting it up, and he hits the Pneumatron Eliminator with the Cobra. And now a kick, a stomp to the chest, and a clothesline. Pneumatron Eliminator, he might be in some serious trouble as Alberto Del Rio now comes in. Alberto Del Rio, though, he's not going to be easy to take out. And, of course, some people may remember on 24/7, Alberto Del Rio did get a victory over Big Ben when Big Ben was the YouTube World Champion. And Big Ben, I don't think he's forgotten that one bit. As now GL gets involved. GL and Big Ben both trying to get their licks in. But I don't know. I don't know if GL is the legal man or not. I think he must be if he's doing this assault here on Alberto Del Rio. But I think it would be interesting to see Big Ben get involved, because I think Big Ben, he would want a chance to show Alberto Del Rio a thing or two. Because remember, Alberto Del Rio does have a victory over Big Ben. Not that it counted for a title or anything, but still, Big Ben can't be happy about losing a match to Alberto Del Rio, as now GL he's really working over that arm of Alberto Del Rio, and now GL runs the ropes. And now going up to the top rope, and elbow drop there to Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio just in a lot of trouble here. He's not been able to get anything off the blocks, and now GL, I think he's going to go for a receipt. Alberto Del Rio set up for the receipt, and GL, he hits the receipt on Alberto Del Rio. And GL, I guess, still wants to go up to the top rope, and elbow drop there to Alberto Del Rio, and now a cover. 1-0, and a kick out there by Alberto Del Rio. You're not going to catch Del Rio napping on a move like that. But Alberto Del Rio, he must not like that Satino is getting involved in his matchup, as Alberto swinging wildly, trying to get Satino off of GL. And now Alberto Del Rio taking apart that board of directors announce table, and GL, he's still down, and now Satino takes down GL, and Big Ben, he's trying to help out GL a little bit, but I guess the referee is keeping him at bay. GL, though, he's not going to be too happy about Satino attacking him for no apparent reason, and now Pneumatron Eliminator finally comes to help out, to try to get Satino off of GL. And Satino should probably stop this, because I know it's no disqualification and everything, but still, GL, we haven't been able to see him do anything thus far since Satino got himself involved. And now Pneumatron Eliminator is going to try and now a cover 1-0 and a kick out there by GL. And GL, he's getting tired, you could tell from that, as he's thrown back into the ring, as well as, looks like Big Ben and Satino were thinking the same thing. GL is in pain, but Big Ben now tossed in the ring by Satino. And now GL with punch to the back of Del Rio's head, and he has busted Del Rio open. I think GL is tired of Del Rio fussing with him, and now a cover 1-0 and a kick out there by Del Rio yet again in this matchup, as Pneumatron Eliminator is now trying to get himself interjected into this matchup again. And now Alberto Del Rio down, and now he's going to get another receipt. And Del Rio, I don't know how much more he's got left, but now a receipt into a cover. 1, 2, 3, and now it is suddenly now down to a 3-on-1 advantage for this team. So GL, he's going to get his hands on Santino Marella, I think. So Santino, I think he never should have really messed with GL before they meet in a match. It takes him down. I think GL's got some nasty ideas planned with that announce table as he sets up Santino. And now GL going up to the top rope. I think he was going to go for something, but Pneumatron, and GL is able to hit it. I thought that Pneumatron was going to go for something, and Santino right into those steel ring steps. And GL and Pneumatron Eliminator and Big Ben have been really doing an impressive job here on this replacement team in this tournament. And a knee right to the face by GL, and he's hammering away still on Santino. But Big Ben's had it kind of easy thus far. He hasn't had to do much of anything, as now GL with the receipt to Santino. And I don't know, I think he's going over towards Big Ben. Is he going to? Yes, he's going to tag in Big Ben and allow Big Ben to get him some of Santino Marella. And I'm sure Big Ben would have wanted to get him some of Alberto Del Rio. And now the stroke of midnight by Big Ben to Santino. And now a cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Big Ben, GL, and Pneumatron Eliminator advance now to the finals, and an impressive showing where neither of them got eliminated. So this team, I guess, will stay intact, facing another team that stayed intact in the finals of this tournament. So a big opportunity awaits at least one of the 6 competitors remaining in the Cornucopia Punishment Tournament, and a big victory for these 3 as they celebrate going to the finals. And that is a huge victory in and of itself, just to get to the finals in a tournament like this. The first time Ballydug has done a tournament like this, and this team is going to be tough. I got to give them credit. But I also got to give credit to the One, Rage, and the Rugged Rebel. They've done a good job thus far. So those 2 teams are going to meet in the finals. Congratulations to Big Ben, Numatron Eliminator, and GL on making it to the finals in the Cornucopia Punishment Tournament here at Thankful Beatings 2014.